Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and I'm titling this video Elon has some balls. I do want to address what happened yesterday. I do want to talk about Elon Musk, about Tesla. I do want to also tell you about my Tesla's trading strategy and also what is my strategy going forward. And I really want to make this video because yesterday, man, that was a day, that was a drama. Wow. I was in in evening hours of my time zone. I was in the cinema and I got notifications on my watches saying that my orders, 200 and buy order for 285 for Tesla shares got filled. And I was like, holy, what is going on? Tesla was like 330 just a few days ago, right? Or last week. It was just really a short time in the past. And what has happened? How is it possible that my order this low got filled already? So then I started reading, I get out of the cinema, I started reading and I see all the drama between Trump and Elon. And he even mentioned that Trump is in the Epstein files. I think that's correct. So anyway, that was just my brief commenting what happened yesterday. I can't say that it's completely unexpected because for myself, I didn't expect this alliance to last really. And the same, I don't expect the alliance between RFK and Trump to last, because RFK is also going to find out inevitably what Trump is, okay? So anyway, that was just my brief commenting what happened yesterday. Now, about my strategy of trading Tesla. So as you know, I've mentioned that in the previous video, and also I was updating you also on Twitter about it. I did sell like 75% of my position when Elon came back full-time CEO. That was my strategy since the start. I was buying in March and April when I saw tremendous amount of the pessimistic articles and just pessimism about Tesla, okay? So I bought like for 240 something, and then I basically sold for like 330 something. So it was very good trade given that it was like 45 days only. Like I don't expect to make on traditional markets like 30% in 45 days, okay? That's beautiful. I would not be ashamed to make that in crypto as well, not at all, since crypto is also quite large, Anyway, so I did sell, so I was basically majority cash, and I redeployed most of that cash already, somehow, accidentally even, at 310 and 285 yesterday. But I'm not convinced this is the right way to hodl from today. And the simple explanation is that it's way too soon. Elon coming back to full-time CEO, that was, in my opinion, that was a sell the news event. That was like in crypto inauguration. So yes, I did treat Tesla like crypto, okay? Crypto is what I know the best. That's known waters for me. Traditional markets are new waters for me, meaning that I'm not yet experienced in trading like what a positive quarterly earnings report gonna do, what a negative quarterly earnings report gonna do. I'm not experienced in trading that, but I am very experienced in trading hype from crypto. I'm very experienced in knowing that when there is a positive something coming that everybody knows is going to be positive, the market always pre-pumps it and then dumps it at the news. So that's from this perspective, I incline to treat also the quarterly reports, if they are to be positive, I tend to treat them as sell the news events as well. However, there I'm not yet experienced enough, and I was got criticized for that. But however, just look at this Tesla trade. Look how it's going. Wow. And so, however, now I'm back to Tesla somehow, and I don't really want to be, because I think from the when you have a sell the news event, like was the Elon coming back, okay, full-time CEO, I think that it's somewhat equal to inauguration in crypto, and then it took months before it fully bottomed, and that was the right time to come back in, and even fully. I think the early April, was the time for me to really redeploy actually most, or even all my cash actually there. So I think it's just too soon to be coming back to Tesla. So I will be again looking to just, go to cash. And especially because I see more and more confluence. The confluence is building. I've just seen Sony's barometer for the S&P 500, and it shows very clearly that in around September, so end of the summer, right? Or just after the end of the summer or at the end of the summer, hefty correction. And I've seen this before. I've seen it many times from my research, from research of others. There is like a more and more confluence that there is going to be a hefty correction at the end of the summer or at very early or at the very start of the fall. So to me, it's actually obvious that I have to be going to cash around the middle of the summer at the latest. So it's good to be buying some dips if I can, but it's all basically short term for me. And what's gonna be happening after that? After that will be, I will address that after that. It's way too soon, okay? I am respecting, again, I'm giving benefit of the doubt, the 4-year cycle theories, but at the same time, my contrarian heart is telling me very clearly that it's all gonna go down to hell. All of this is gonna be invalidated, actually. The 4-year cycle theories will be invalidated, and people believing in that will be basically exit liquidity. Also the M2 parabolic, because Bitcoin parabolic, M2 parabolic, that is going to be invalidated, and people believing in that will be exit liquidity. All of this is going to go to hell. That's my contrarian heart is very telling me. Although I'm forced to still respect all of these groups. I am forced to, because basically the M2 guys have been just right, okay? Because Bitcoin made new all-time highs, and it actually really still follows the global M2 parabolic increase with an offset, they're actually, Calling Talks Crypto even was right, for now. But I think this is all coming to a bitter end. For now, I think it's perhaps still good to buy some dip, but I think short term only. I think that I'm more and more convinced, and I'm more and more confident that the middle of the summer is the right sell point.